Hi everybody, it's Sunday. I am going to make a hopefully quick video here using a Stampin' Up set called More Than Chocolate. As you can see here, it is a clear photopolymer set and it has little notches at the top so that you can line up the stamps so that they're straight, and it's a layering stamp set, so we'll see how it works out here. I have a rough idea in my head, but let's see how this goes. Alright, so I already have the heart mounted on a block, and we are going to be using Stampin' Up ink pads. I do like the Stampin' Up ink pads. I just rejoined with Stampin' Up. I was a demonstrator years ago. I didn't do it, and I'm not doing it for the sales, but mostly for myself, for fun. But I will link these products below if you do want to order them from me. I'd appreciate it, but you certainly do not have to. If you already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you go through them. Alright, so I have the heart shape here, and I think I'm going to do that in Flirty Flamingo, which is a nice pink color. And I am using Stampin' Up's Whisper white paper. And I already stuck my finger in it. That's okay, we're going to cut it out. And I'm actually going to stamp out two, just in case I make a mistake. And if I don't, then I can make two cards out of it. And I apologize now if you guys hear some banging. My neighbor's doing some construction and you can hear a little bit of it. Alright, so then I have three colors here. I have baked brown sugar, chocolate chip, and early espresso. So I'm going to have those out. And let's see here. I'm looking in the catalog. Where did this come from? Oh, here. It's on page 33 in the catalog, and I'm kind of copying this idea for the way the chocolates are arranged. I grabbed one more color here. Crumb Cake. Alright, so let's see here. It starts off with one of these bottom layer triangle ones. I guess they're all just one layer. I think I mentioned before I struggle with Valentine's cards. I'm not really into Valentine's Day, so, but I want to make a couple for my kids, so we'll just try it out here. Alright, the next one in that they're using is and that was in Crumb Cake. I did that one. So the next one we're going to do, it's a circle with a squiggle stamp, so I guess it's one of these. And we're going to do that in chocolate chip, just like a medium chocolate. Or should I say medium brown? And I'll put the squiggle in there. In baked brown sugar. Now I want a candy bar. Like, I wish I had some snacks at the desk. So I ordered a organizer from Organize and More, I think the name of the company is. So I'm anxious to see how that's going to work when it comes in. I kind of cleaned out and revamped my little craft room today, so I didn't realize how much stuff I've collected over the years until I started cleaning the room out. Okay, I'm going to go back to... Actually, I'm going to go to Early Espresso, which is a really dark, dark brown. Alright, now we have some bigger chocolates, so let's do these. I don't really see like a solid chocolate, so I wonder how they're doing that. Alright, do this one in chocolate chip. So I never knew that the chocolates usually come with some kind of a listing of what is in the chocolates. And I remember when I was younger, you know, my dad would have all these chocolates and he would know right away just from looking at them what kind they were. So I always wondered, how did he know what kind of chocolates they were when I didn't see, you know, like a label, like there was really no indication. I mean, you could see which one was dark chocolate and milk chocolate, but how did he know what was inside the chocolate? And it wasn't until I got older that I realized my dad was poking his finger in the bottom of the chocolates. And when he did that, you would see, you know, if it was caramel or peanut butter or coconut or whatever was in the chocolates, he would know then what was in the chocolate. And if it was something that he liked, he would eat it. And if it was something he didn't like, he would put it back. So that's how he knew what it was. And here we were stuck with the chocolates he didn't like that he had poked his finger in the bottom. So little things like that. I guess when you're a kid, you think, oh, Dad knows everything. Aha, Dad. All right, I'm just randomly going through the different colors of brown here and stamping these guys out, trying to fill them in, picking different colors, different styles. And because it's photopolymer, it's very easy to see through the stamp and stamp it out. And I have a little stamp scrubber on the right side here so I can clean them as soon as I'm done stamping with them. Oh, I see. I guess this squiggle, let's see if we can get this to match up. That's how they got the different colors. Oh, pretty cool. This is a pretty neat set. I'm actually having some fun with this. Alright, I'm sure you guys don't want to see me stamp all these out because this is going to take a few minutes. So I'm just going to pause the video, finish stamping these out, and then we'll get back to assembly. I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I'm back. So it's a good thing I made 2 hearts because you can see I dropped the stamp, the block. So I just went over and did this one, and I think it came out pretty good. I mean, there's a couple spots where it's not lined up perfectly. You know, you can always go back in with a marker, but again, that's what shows it's handmade. So anyway, all I'm going to do is cut this out. If you have the matching framelit, you can use that. I don't. So I'm just going to fussy cut it. It's not that hard to cut a heart out. I have an A2 size card base made up out of Whisper White paper. And then I have a piece of, I think it's chocolate chip brown cardstock cut to 5 1/4 by 4. And I have a doily. Now it is not a Stampin' Up doily. It came out of my stash, but I will link if you would like the Stampin' Up doilies. It's very, very similar to Stampin' Up doilies. I will link those below if you want to get those. All right, so I have my card base. Again, this is Whisper White. Chocolate chip cardstock. That glue down. And then the doily. And we're going to put the candy here. And actually, I think I'm going to use some dimensionals so that it pops up. And then I did stamp the sentiment, I love you more than chocolate. And I'm going to use my triple banner punch on that. So let me just cut this out with my trimmer. Just want to give it a little bit of a flared end. Actually, I'm going to go this way so I can see it. And I want to go in a little more. Just a wee bit more. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there we go, guys. This is our little Valentine's card made from the More Than Chocolate stamp set from Stampin' Up. I said most of these items were Stampin' Up, and I will link them below. If you have any questions, post them below. Thanks for watching, and keep on stamping. Bye.